Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: New York Yankees vs Chicago White Sox, Toronto Blue Jays vs Los Angeles Angels, San Diego Padres vs Arizona, and Colorado Rockies vs San Francisco Giants, which are happening on Thursday, August 12, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, over and under predictions on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. New York Yankees vs Chicago White Sox. While the White Sox have generally owned the AL Central including Minnesota, they will need to bounce back after losing the last 2 games of the series, including a shutout defeat on Wednesday. Minnesota rookie starter Bailey Ober was in command as the White Sox didn't have an extra base hit all afternoon and left 8 men on base. Ronaldo Lopez tossed 3 scoreless innings in a spot start, allowing 1 hit and 2 walks, while racking up 4 strikeouts. Jose Ruiz took the loss in relief as he allowed the lone run of the Balgam in 1 inning of work. Eloy Jimenez continued his hot streak with 2 singles, the only multi-hit performance for the White Sox. Chicago is worse against the spread at 60-55 and is actually now down slightly on the money line for the season, as it has been a huge favorite in most games. Overs are 53-57.5 for the White Sox after the last 2 games against the Twins went under the betting total. With injury reinforcement starting to arrive in recent weeks, the White Sox should build on an already elite offense that is putting up 4.93 runs per game with a 0.750 OPS, 3rd best in the AL. Chicago pitching also ranks just outside the top 5 with a 3.61 ERA, while striking out an MLB high 10.28 opposing batters per 9 innings. Andrew Heaney is on the mound for the Yankees as he makes his 21st start of the year overall and his 3rd since being acquired from the Angels. He is 7-8 with a 5.45 ERA, a 1.308 WHIP, 34 walks and 126 strikeouts over 104 innings of work. Heaney earned the win in his last start, which came Saturday at home against the Mariners. He threw 6 innings, allowing 4 runs on 4 hits with 3 walks and 9 strikeouts in a game the Yankees won by a 5-4 count. On the road this year, Heaney is 3-4 with a 4.89 ERA, a 1.205 WHIP, 12 walks and 53 strikeouts over 43.1 innings in 8 starts. Heaney faces the White Sox for the 7th time in his career in this contest. He comes in 3-1 with a 4.41 ERA, a 0.952 WHIP, 4 walks and 38 strikeouts over 34.2 innings of work against them. In his 112th career Major League appearance and his 110th start, Heaney pitches at the Field of Dreams for the first time. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 9. Toronto Blue Jays vs Los Angeles Angels. On the mound, Ohtani has a 6-1 record this season with a 2.93 ERA and 86 IP. This is a player where there is not much to say about. Just watch him play and enjoy how dominant he is as a player. He has the lowest ERA on the team and can single-handedly win games for the Angels. Toronto will hand the ball to newly acquired right-hander Jose Barrios on Thursday night. Sent over from the Minnesota Twins, Barrios has given Toronto's starting rotation a legitimate ace. The 27-year-old has made an impression in his first 2 starts in a Blue Jays uniform, allowing just 1 run through his first 12 innings of work. He has struck out 13 batters and walked just 1 during that span. Barrios will take the mound on Thursday in search of his 4th consecutive quality start. The Blue Jays ace enters with an 8-5 record to go along with a 3.23 ERA. Barrios simply hasn't been as reliable on the road this season. In 10 starts away from home, he's posted a 3.68 ERA compared to a 2.88 mark in 12 home starts. However, it's hard to complain about what he's done in 2021. The Blue Jays right-hander is in the midst of the best all-around season of his career. He struck out 9.36 batters and walked just 2.22 hitters per 9 innings of work, while holding opposing hitters to a career low .212 batting average against in 2021. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 8.5. San Diego Padres vs Arizona Diamondbacks. First baseman Pavin Smith leads the team with 98 hits and a .268 average. Left fielder David Peralta has 87 hits. The Diamondbacks traded their best power hitter, Eduardo Escobar, prior to the trade deadline. They are facing a San Diego pitching staff that is fourth in the majors with a team ERA of 3.53. Arizona currently has a pair of starters on the injured list, so it does not have a starter lined up for this game. The Diamondbacks will either call someone up from the alternate training side or they will use their bullpen. This is an important series for San Diego, as it looks to crawl back into the NL West race. I expect a focused effort from the Padres over the weekend, starting with this game. They come into this series with momentum after taking care of business earlier in the week. Arizona traded away its one power hitter and is not capable of scoring runs in bunches right now. Second baseman Jake Cronenworth leads the way with 116 hits and a .275 average. Third baseman Manny Machado has 112 hits and is batting .287. Star shortstop Fernando Tatis Jr. is currently on the 10-day injured list with a shoulder injury. The Padres will be facing an Arizona pitching staff that ranks number 29, with a team ERA of 5.34. Right-hander Yu Darvish will start for San Diego on Thursday night. Darvish allowed 2 runs across 7 innings against Arizona in his last outing. Outside of a 2-run homer, he gave up just 2 more hits across the other 6 frames. It was the first quality start for Darvish since June, dropping his ERA to 3.43. My betting advice for that game is to pick under. Colorado Rockies vs San Francisco Giants. The Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants begin a 4-game series on Thursday. The Rockies lost to the Houston Astros on Thursday, 5-1. They lost both contests in the 2-game series, snapping the team's 4-game winning streak. The Giants played the Arizona Diamondbacks on Wednesday evening, but this preview was written prior to the conclusion of that contest. San Francisco defeated the Diamondbacks on Tuesday, 8-7. That was the team's 3rd straight win. After Arizona scored 2 runs in the top of the 9th inning to tie the score, San Francisco scored a run in the bottom of the 9th to earn a walk-off victory. Chris Bryant reached on an error, allowing Lamont Wade to score. That gave San Francisco an 8-7 victory. Buster Posey reached base 5 times in the contest, recording 2 hits and 3 walks. He also scored 3 runs. The Rockies are 14th in runs per game, 4.55, and 23rd in runs allowed per contest, 4.86. Colorado is 18th in run differential at -0.31. They are 7th in team batting, .250, and 24th in home runs per game, 1.09. Right-hander German Marquez will get the start for Colorado. Marquez is 10-8 with a 3.42 ERA and 23 starts. The right-hander was outstanding in his last outing, tossing 6 scoreless innings against Miami. He has allowed 2 or fewer runs in 7 of his last 9 outings. Marquez was shelled in his last outing against the Giants, giving up 8 earned runs in 0.2 innings on May 4th. Colorado is led by C.J. Cron with 18 homers and 60 RBI. Ryan McMahon also has 18 homers this year. The Rockies are hitting .240 against right-handers and averaging 4.50 runs per 9 innings. They are striking out 6.0 times per 9 innings against right-handers. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 7.5.